And we are off. First map of the day, erangel. Now this map order, this sequence, right? It is as normal as can be, right? Pretty cut and standard. We've seen it all across the different, tournaments leading up to here. But man, this week, this second week in particular, the circles and the shifts have been anything but normal.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. We've seen some wild hard shift zone 1. We ended up near Stalber, I think, last time around over on erangel. So it's a fairly hard south shift, but a lot of those teams were already south side of the river. No one really playing in the area north of Yasnaya. So quite frankly, a lot of teams are already in this one.
Yeah. I love what HVP is doing here. They come in from the very south because, adjusting to the plane path, but they'll still wrap around and rotate all the way to the north and work this circle from north down because, that's what they do every single time. So even though they change up their drop spot, they're going to stick to their game plan and they just come in from the north once again.
So they can go back to their basics. It will be a little bit slower in terms of getting on the road there, but you're right. I mean, they'll know exactly how to handle this. They'll be used to it, maybe coming off the back of a fight that they've been embroiled in. Obviously, being ticked away by the blue means that their armor and stuff will be still there, but they will still have to have expended those meds. So it's kind of a similar situation to if you get hot dropped and win it out.
Oh, Nova.
Things heating up though. Nova onto evos, our current bubble team. Nova, a team needing a good day today to try and move up towards those top 3. Paraboy spotted by Schweppes with the SKS. Has to go for the reload there. Or it's not quite landing it just yet. Order up onto the roof already. Lizo down, Microboy down. The building already cleared by Nova. And now they can turn their attention over towards the backstop. The other duo from evos. Redface puts a nade in through the window. A reposition from Order. It isn't going to be good enough. He's not quick enough on the feet. Will go down to it.
Yeah, Order saw that nade coming in and tried to juke it. And Nova, not a team that usually just takes engagement straight up, especially this early on, but Nova knows their backs are against the wall and they need to pick up points and chicken dinners here. So it works out for them as one of the evos player going to help gets third party. We have a team Molly going out, just confirming the pretty much knock of a down teammate. So Evo's now down to 1, and Nova's going to be able to full reset. They're fighting like near center circle. This is risky. Definitely risky for the Nova team. But they know what they have to do, and they have to take some risks now at this point to get up to the top 3.
There's 2 third parties coming in. Godlike Stalwart on the eastern side, and on the south, it's Vampire, both of whom are looking the way of Nova versus evos. Lapar, the last player now standing for evos. It's not looking good for their game. A hard northwest shift, though, and that's going to move those third parties away from those sight lines. Vampire trying to break up north.
That's a big shift up to the northern side. Vampire is going to go ahead and rotate, swinging by the Nova team. I do imagine Nova might just decide to hold down this hillside. Yep, where Paraboy is. The evos fight not fully done quite yet. There's still 1 player left of evos, and I think Nova might be staying down there to finish up that point, potentially, because I don't see any better spot for them to rotate to. There is that dip smack dab in the center of the zone that no team have taken just yet, and Jimmy always being, the little bit riskier scout to find better positions. Jimmy might end up sniffing that one out, but he's going to return back, and they're just going to play it slow from this position.
Maybe they have readjusted and made that change, because, I mean, we saw Jimmy make some quite wild plays yesterday, once or twice, to be honest.
Rotations.
Uncharacteristically dangerous, I would say, and with a bit of a lack of foundation there. But it is, of course, Nova, and I'm sure that there's something that we don't know about it. Maybe it was a little bit of a misstep, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions. evos, 1 player left, looks for the shots, doesn't even really get a lick of damage in there. I think Paraboy didn't even take damage there either.
Yeah, that AK close range, like if you can hit the shot, it does a lot of damage, but it just fires so slow. And Nova, they're taking risks, but then again, being very cautious, right? Jimmy went back up the hill to scoop up Paraboy to go down and take the safe compound rather than playing on the hilltop. I do think the hilltop is a strong position as far as vision goes, but maybe Jimmy, thinking better of it, like, hey, it doesn't matter what we could see. We could kind of assume almost everything's already taken. So let's just see where this circle goes, and we'll plan our next step as a four-man team, then potentially losing Paraboy, up there by himself. But once they take care of Evos,